Okay, today I want to give a little demonstration of my second homebrew EM. This one it's built in the same cabinet that I used for the last one, this Ace High. So the head, those guts are just use what was already there. Because why reinvent the wheel, right? So I use that, but the playfield and the bottom board, those are all mine. Every wire in that was laid by my own hands. This one I'm themed bowling. I've themed it bowling, and I think I'm going to call it League Champion. Maybe All-Star Bowlers or All-Star Bowler. I don't know. I like the sound of that, but that title was used for a ball bowler, I believe. No pinball with that name, so I don't know. I have to decide. Doesn't matter. Anyway, it's got two gobble holes. It's built like a wood rail. Like all the wood rails, or a lot of the wood rails of this era, it was all about winning free games. That's what this is about, and there are a few ways to do that. I'll show you how. The first way is with the two gobble holes. At the very start of the game, let's reset it. The two gobble holes are lit. Now I always thought with games like Classy Bowler, which I've played quite a bit, every now and again you'll drain the first ball in a gobble hole without scoring 10,000 points. Usually the top one, because that's easy to hit, but sometimes even the bottom one. Like, wow, I mean, that takes some serious skill or luck, mostly luck, but you know, if you can do that, you ought to get something for it. It happens so seldom. So what I did is I put a relay in, and when you haven't scored a single point yet, or 10,000 points, drop a ball in, hit in the hole, and it will give you a free game. And it'll give you the ball back. Those go off as soon as you score 10,000 points. So that's one way. The main objective for this game is to score strikes, which are shown here. You can score strikes really three ways. One is the two side lanes here. Another is the top hole will give you a strike. I think I have to drop the ball in there. Yeah. And by taking out the 5 bumpers. At different strike thresholds, you get different things. This is adjustable, but right now I have it set so that at 4 strikes, so one more, the lights here come on, and that indicates that these upper rebounds are now 100,000 points instead of 10,000. At 5 strikes, I have it set so this lower hole lights for special. At 6, the upper hole. 7 nothing, and then 8 gives you a free game, and every game thereafter indicated by that insert there. That's a high number. You're probably not going to get 8, at least I don't very often. Yep. Okay. You can also win on high score on millions. I have it set, I think the lowest for Ace High is 4 million. And that's in the head. So since I used the Ace High head, that's as low as it goes. I think I'd probably set it lower, maybe 3.5, but anyway, 4 million right now is the lowest free game. The outlanes light the 2 bumpers here for 100,000 points. This tells you how many balls are in the gobble hole. I haven't drilled a hole there yet, but so the last but not least, the big kahuna jackpot on this game. I'm going to reset it here. But what you can spend your entire game going after is getting the targets here. I have them numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got to get them in order. At least that's how I have it set right now. So if I hit the 3, it does not go out. But I hit the 1, 2, 3, 4, and now a hole lights for extra special. It's red. So if you get the hole lit for regular special, it kind of overshadows the red. You can't see it right now. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but it will still score it. Anyway, the extra special hole. See, so now at 5 strikes, it lit for special, but it's still lit for extra special. Also, the extra special will give you as many free games as you have strikes. So right now I've got 6 strikes. I'm going to get it in the hole. It's going to give me 1 game immediately for being lit for special, and then it'll count off the 6. I think that was 6. So that's a big deal. That's exciting, especially when you have strikes and you've got all 4 lit, trying to get the hole. And the upper hole is not always lit for extra special. Sometimes it'll be the top hole, but that depends on game. That depends on the alternating relay. And that does not alternate. It stays on whichever one it is. However, I do have a setting in here. Right now I have it so nothing alternates. But I did put in a setting so the lit hole will alternate for special. Like at 5 strikes, when 1 lights, it will alternate. I also have the extra special will alternate. And then I also have a setting where if this were too hard to get 1, 2, 3, 4 in order, you can set it so it's non-sequential. I might demonstrate that. Anyway, those are the rules. That's almost all the rules. The last thing I didn't point out is there's a light here. That insert indicates that if you get all the pins down, it will give you a 500,000 point bonus. But you have to hit the bumpers because it goes out once you score a strike. So if I scored a strike here on the lane, that goes out. So I'm going to relight that. And you're going to hear the 500,000 along with the strike bell. Okay. Alright, I think that's everything. Let's see if I can set this up. You can see a lot of it. Yeah, that looks good. And I'll give you a demo. 2.4. I won one game for getting 8 strikes. I'll go one more time. That's more like it. Not coming close on anything. 2.8. I will show the underneath. Not that it means anything to anybody watching, but so that's the bottom board. I mean, it looks mostly like any other pinball game. Here's the playfield. And then here is where I have it set. That is for the targets, whether it's sequential or non-sequential, and this is for whether the lights alternate, which I reckon I can demonstrate that now. Why not? Okay. Already made an incredibly long video, so why not keep going? Okay, so let's see. So now, yeah, you don't have to hit these in order. And the lower hole lit for special, extra special, but it now alternates for every 10,000 points. And okay, so the top hole is the one that lit for 5 strikes. That's also going to alternate. So now that hole is both special and extra special. That's it. I hope you enjoyed seeing this. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta for now.